Have you honed your message before jumping into your methods? Welcome back to Built by the Journey podcast, where milestones matter and detours count. Today's topic is Market by Design, where marketing meets momentum. I'm your host, Chris Laible, entrepreneur, coach, and author of the 12 Essentials. Here we break marketing into 3 essential layers: your marketing foundation, your marketing habits, and your marketplace. You'll gain foundational clarity on branding, messaging, and consistency. Learn how to turn marketing into a sustainable habit and explore how to strengthen both your internal marketplace, your systems, relationships, and mindset, and your external marketplace, how the world sees and finds you. We'll close the Market by Design episode by revisiting our core values for greater clarity. Because when you show up with clarity and consistency, you don't just market, you lead with purpose. Let's get started. The marketing prompt today is about your marketing foundation, the message before the methods, why most entrepreneurs skip this step, and how to stop building on sand. Let's talk about something that gets skipped far too often: your marketing foundation. I will soon sound like a broken record, but hear me out. If you build a rock-solid foundation in your business, whether we're talking about your tools, your time, your accountability, or your marketing, you'll thank yourself over and over again. A strong foundation eliminates the guesswork from your decisions and makes growth significantly easier. Before you worry about what to post, where to post, and how often, you must ensure your message is crystal clear. Here's my personal story. I still remember when I transitioned from my brick and mortar imprint business to coaching entrepreneurs. At first, I kept trying to market my coaching business the same way I had marketed my products, through visuals, flyers, and specials. I thought if I just showed people what I offered, they would understand the transformation behind it. But they didn't. It wasn't until I paused to rebuild my message, to really take inventory of why I was coaching, who I wanted to help, and how my journey had equipped me to do that, my marketing began to connect. I realized that my audience didn't need another product. They needed proof that someone understood their road. Once I began telling my story, how years of building, rebuilding, and starting again had taught me resilience, everything changed. The right people started showing up. My message became my magnet. That's why I say your message isn't fluff. It's your foundation. Every piece of marketing you'll ever create flows from that. In my book, The 12 Essentials, we discuss taking inventory of yourself, your story, and your voice. An inventory of you is mentioned throughout the book, more specifically in Chapter 4 for the clarity and in Chapter 10, your marketing habit. Today, I want to use the 2 checklists I have in my exclusive visual roadmap book, which are only available to coaching clients. Creating your brief inventory is helpful because everything in your marketing flows from there. Here's the simple truth. If people don't understand what you do, they won't remember you, and they won't buy from you. Here are some inventory suggestions. These clarity questions are from my worksheet, and they answer the simple questions: who, what, why, when, where, and how. So, Take a moment, close your eyes, and pause. If you're driving, don't close your eyes, but close your eyes and pause if you can. Who do you work with? Imagine that person. What do you do for them? What's the transformation they'll receive after working with you? Where do I work with clients? When do you work with clients? Why do you want to do this kind of work? How do you work with clients regarding your method? And how do you make your money? Simple starts to questions that have very powerful information. So let's move on to the story questions from the worksheet. Your story is a living, breathing testament to your passion, resilience, and unwavering commitment to realizing your dreams. What propelled you towards entrepreneurship? Do you remember? Why strive for something greater? What are the hurdles you've faced? If you've taken my journey workshop, you'll find how powerful this question is. The hurdles you've faced. What fuels your passion? Do you celebrate milestones? Who are the individuals who inspired you? There's a lot to unpack here. Sometimes it takes hours, days, weeks. Once you realize what the answers are to these questions, it definitely will help you hone in on your message. So these are just a few questions to get your thoughts rolling on establishing your message. This is not a one and done. It will change with you, your life, and your surroundings. Remember the experience of the pandemic? That changed things for many people. They didn't see it coming. While that's an extreme example, it drives home the point that we always need to be taking inventory of ourselves and our business to keep our message current. I hope you take time to review what your message is and help you have a rock-solid foundation. So there's much more on this subject in the weeks to come, but this is a really great start. So your closing prompt before you go, take a moment to sit at your metaphorical table, the one that represents you and your business. If the tabletop is you, what are the 4 legs holding it steady? What core values are supporting every marketing decision you make? Your message and how you serve. Are those values visible in your message, your methods, and your marketplace presence? If one of those table legs feels a little wobbly, which value needs your attention this week to bring your business back into balance? I'll share mine with you. On my daily sheet, I have an image of a table, and I write my name at the top, representing what's being held up. For the 4 legs, here's what goes into my decisions, my message, and how I serve. Leg 1 is passion, which includes what I'm passionate about. Leg 2 is support systems I have and I lean on. Leg 3 is quality relationships. Are my relationships solid in both ways? What am I receiving and what am I giving? And leg 4 is personal growth. I am continually looking for ways to include growth in my life and my business. What do your 4 table legs represent? So thank you for tuning in to Built by the Journey podcast on today's topic, Market by Design. If this episode helped you reconnect with your visibility, share it with another entrepreneur who's building their marketplace too. And don't forget to lean on your table of core values, because when you show up with clarity and consistency, you don't just market, you lead with purpose. If you'd like to check out more essentials, visit my website, chrislaible.com, and read the 12 Essentials book available now. Thank you so much for being here today.